I need a lot of time to figure out who will get Zephyr. What do you mean? Like how Zephyr works? Let me know, Daisuke, if you want me to explain how Zephyr works. When I see Zephyr, my brain just stopped working. I really need a guide how to avoid Zephyr. Okay, I can talk about that quickly. Like some tips and tricks. All right, let's talk about Zephyr and like how tips and tricks to like outplay it or play with it. Do you want to use mech as an example? We can use mech as an example. So you saw what I was trying to do there. I mean, I wasn't always doing it perfectly, but the idea is... Where's Annie? Purple hair. This can be Ziggs or GP, right? Is I use my Ziggs or GP to dodge the Zephyrs. So the very first one that I dodged, there was a Vi here in the like mid game, and he wasn't moving it for a very few rounds. So I kept track on that. So I put my GP here so that the Vi will alt like left, and then my GP, my mech is safe in the middle. Then the one that I got caught really hard was when he had a Vi middle. It was the second Zephyr in the lobby, or the same one, and I just didn't see it. And I put my GP in the back because I was trying to dodge a backline Zephyr. This is back when it was GP1, so GP1 doesn't really matter. I noticed there were backline Zephyrs, so yeah, I was putting my GP in the back to eat it, and then I just got hit really hard with a frontline GP. So we had a loss there. And then from there, it's like you play mind games, right? So you leave, you show that, okay, my mech is spawning middle, my GP is left. When it gets to like top 4, top 5 situations, people are scouting your board. So last second, you just do a swap like this, and then your GP gets Zephyr'd instead. If you notice, the one time where I dodged the Zephyr, what did I do? I made this. What play did I make? Did I go like this? Oh, I put my GP. Yeah, I did this play. I had Shaco to the left. And the reason I did this was because my GP had Zeeks, right? So where's my Shaco? Okay. So people scouting my board, they're like, ah, he's trying to get Zeke's value, right? He's trying to get the Zeeks on the Shaco and on the Rumble. So who are they going to, and on the mech. So who are they going to try to Zephyr? They're going to try to Zephyr my mech. Now Zephyr is always exactly diagonal. So if they want to Zephyr my GP, you Zephyr this tile. If you want to Zephyr mech, you Zephyr this tile. If you want to Zephyr Shaco, you Zephyr this tile. If you want to Zephyr this corner, you go this corner. This corner, this corner. This tile, then if we're flip the board, it would be this tile. If you want to do this tile, then if you flip the board, it would be like the opposite one. It's exactly like diagonal mirror. Yeah. So what I did last second here is because I showed my board as this, and then last second I just did this swap, and then that's how my GP got Zephyr'd instead, and my mech spawned middle. So it's like you show a positioning, and then last second you swap it. What are some other Zephyr stuff? Okay, another one is like let's say they try to predict you, right, against really good players, but this is like advanced, right? This doesn't usually matter like below Grandmaster, honestly. But I'll show it anyways. So let's say you have a positioning like this, right? You're showcasing that your Victor is middle. So they can predict that you're going to do this swap, right? This is what people usually do, right? These are the swaps people usually do every turn. So like Grandmaster and up, someone can predict that you're going to go on this tile, so they're going to put their Zephyr here. So instead what you do is like on the 3-second countdown, you do this, 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 and then this. And don't worry, it's much more important your Victor doesn't get Zephyr'd than who your Karma is going to tether, right? And if they're watching your board, they're going to see Karma moves, Victor moves, and this is usually when they see this, they'll put their Zephyr here. Soraka moves, and then quick last second swap so that your Karma gets Zephyr'd instead. So there's that trick. Then the other trick is, this is my best trick for when there's Zephyr cheesing, okay? When there's Zephyr cheesing, means they have a Zephyr on the bench, and they're going to place it last second. There's tiles that they have to have a unit on the spot to hit your Victor, right? So they need to have a spot here, and that's what they usually do. When you have a Zephyr on the bench, you'll see me or other players, they'll put a unit here and a unit here that has a free item slot. So that way, wherever they put their unit, if it's on this tile or this tile, then you can place your Zephyr last second. Boom. Or boom. But what you do against this, for people who are doing the Zephyr cheese, is you place your Victor in a spot where they don't usually place units. And those tiles are usually this one and this one. So those two tiles, they almost never place a unit. And then you can do like... So you can do this. And then they can Zephyr the Soraka instead of getting the Victor. This is also a good tile as well, that people don't usually have a unit on. So it's like this tile, and this tile are usually free from like them having units on them. Those three are my favorite tiles for when someone's trying to Zephyr cheese. I think I covered as much as I know, but let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about.